sewers. And we continue with Plutonia, and yes, I'm back. Hello everyone, I'm back. Though I've been away long enough that it seems like I've forgotten how to YouTube, because I just played this map, recorded the whole thing, and realized I've forgotten to press the phantom power on my microphone, so it didn't record anything. So I'm doing it again. This is a practiced run now because I literally just beat the map. But that's cool, at least it shouldn't take me so long. There we go. Might do a faster run of it where things don't surprise me or take as long. And yeah, this is a huge map, sewers, and I actually really quite like it. I used to hate it as a kid, but now playing it as an adult, it's kind of fun. All the different areas are pretty interesting. But yeah, it's a big boy. There with the likes of Tombstone and Impossible Mission as being big. Let's grab one of these computer area maps, and then the next secret is shooting this. Actually, let's just use the super shotgun. Whoa. And that reveals that, so I may as well grab it, why not? 200, 200. And now it's the decision to make. Which bit do I do first? Usually these guys will accidentally, there's a couple of barons nearby, and so there we go. I actually quite like letting them do this. There we go, I heard that, and while that's happening, I can come in here and get a very useful weapon for this map. Because this map is actually quite simple, like for a MAP28 in Plutonia, they go easy on you, it's like a breather map. The last easy map in Plutonia, I would say, well, relatively, you know what I mean. Because maps 29 and 30 aren't exactly easy, but this one, they give you just so much ammo and so many supplies that, yeah, it's not a big deal. And lots of cover, and there's a couple of big, like, teleporter traps, but they're really not that hard to deal with, as we will see. Okay, yeah, they both came forwards. So this is why I wanted to go and get the rocket launcher, because this just makes much shorter work of them. See, they're normally hanging back in these corridors down here, but obviously they got dragged forwards by wanting to kill the chain gunners, which is understandable. Now this is one of the most obscure secrets in all of Plutonia, right? You come here, and there's a fake wall. Bizarre. Don't know how you were meant to have found that, unless you're a super nerd. And now I have more rockets than I would ever know what to do with them, and in fact I should just be using them, right? Because you can pretty much just use rockets for everybody, for everything, for the whole rest of the map at this point. You get so many of them. You know, I won't, but could. Now, there's an Arachitron usually stuck here. Indeed. That was horrible rocket usage by me, but it doesn't matter. There's a couple of Mankey by here. And this bit can be a little bit tricky if you're not careful. Basically, when I grab the key in here, a whole bunch of Mankey are released from two separate places. Just pick up all those cells because we do get a plasma rifle. But you can deal with these guys very easily through the window. Okay, cool. And then there's a whole bunch more over this side. They tend to block each other's shots because they're coming out of like a narrow corridor. And you get given a whole lot of rockets. And he did die, alright. So that's all there is to this area. Whoops, I don't know, I was already facing the right way. Okay, yeah, and that does wake up a bunch of people, but I think I'm going to come and get the yellow key next because it gives us quite a few guns, which are handy. What the? That must have been a projectile that wrapped around the map. So what we're hearing right now is a bunch of people who will teleport into one of the traps I was talking about. No need to be concerned about them. But I'm coming to do this bit because we get given plasma rifle, as you just saw. Many of them. That bizarre room there with like 6 plasma rifles and 6 super shotguns. Interesting, I guess. And we also get a backpack in this room. I think it's in... There's one in this secret. Yeah, there's a couple of backpacks in this map, but there's one in the secret here. And I really like a backpack. Because I'm starting to get more cells than I'm able to hold and to know what to even do with. No need for the chainsaw. Well, actually, you don't even get a berserk, so it's good. Come to me, chainsaw. And with plasma rifle in hand, this next room is no big deal. Just stock up on a little bit of shells first, but yeah, here we go. Oh no, sorry, it's just the switch here. There's some Revenants and Hell Knights behind me as well. But yeah, plasma rifle, very short work of all this. Want that Hell Knight over there to come over here though, because there's more to this room than meets the eye. But yeah, the plasma rifle, oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Alright, there's this guy who I want to drag out of here. Don't actually have that many rockets, which is a bit unfortunate, actually. I should have thought about that. Having more rockets than this would have been good. That's okay. This guy's captive for the first little bit of his arrival, so 3 rockets is plenty. And now, I guess I'm going to have to use plasma on these guys. I would usually like to use rockets for this, as you might imagine. But there's pretty much no situation where the plasma rifle isn't awesome. Okay, and then there's this guy. And here are some rockets, belatedly. And another backpack. But okay. Now I'm ready to go and do the first of the major teleporter traps, and it's no big deal. And you'll see my tactic for it, why it isn't any big deal. Where have we got to go? Not there, there. So pressing this switch, we even get supercharged before it reveals a bunch of people here. But if you just sort of run around them in a big circle like this, good night, they'll just kill each other. Oh yeah, and I think it might be for this trap that there's a couple of enemies, like in the previous... Ow, I just caught a stray Hell Knight projectile. A couple of enemies, a couple of pinkies who didn't teleport in, and they were stuck. So if that happens again, well, damn. Hopefully they will teleport in. And maybe it's my tactic of like getting them all to block the teleporter constantly by sort of standing here that's part of the problem. So we'll see. There is supposed to be a bunch of, or some extra pinkies who spawn. Well, there's no pinkies who spawned yet. Some pinkies should spawn from this trap. Okay, finally that Revenant. I see rockets up here. I would really like rockets for this. Because now I have to, yeah. Oh, another Mancubus. Could you fire into their backs, please? Oh, ow, 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 ow. Damn, thank God I had 200 health. What the hell happened there? They got way too close to me, I guess. Look how many Mancubi are here. What the hell? There's one of the pinkies at least, but I need to see a lot more of you. Another Mancubus. Alright, I'm gonna have to start firing some rockets. And some plasma, in fact. Damn, okay, this did not go well at all. And I have a horrible feeling, okay. Hopefully that is the pinkies that I'm talking about just there. So hopefully I won't get to the end and be missing a couple of kills and have to like clip or something to get them. We'll see. But yeah, I don't have that many rockets right now, which is quite annoying. Oh yeah, and this is the only IWAD that actually uses this deep water trick. So I'm actually standing lower than I should be able to, right? They've emulated deep water. Or deep sludge in this case, I guess. Which is pretty cool. The only place in the IWADs where the trick is used. Whoops. That's not the shift key, that was the control key. I do want to be pressing both though. But now I'm finally getting stocked back up on some rockets, although I should probably start using them because I would really like to maintain some plasma for the next teleporter trap, which involves a little bit more work from myself than the first one. But it sort of begs to be cheesed. I'm just going to go quickly grab it, yeah, because I suspected that that suit was running out, so I need another. You get given more radiation suits than you could ever possibly need. 4 and 5. Yeah. 5 rockets is usually enough for a Baron, so that's why I was able to just finish him off there. More rockets required. You get given plenty more as well. And then these distant arachnotrons are pretty annoying. As distant arachnotrons always pretty much are. And I want to go back and get another suit. There's these guys as well now. Whatever. No big deal, especially when they don't fight back. Alright, now I'm fully suited up to get my way through this slime. There's a couple more arachnotrons here though. Guarding even more rockets. But I think now I'm ready to go to the other teleporter trap that I've been talking about. Yep, sure am. And what you want to do is just grab this, run over here, and then come here. And basically just standing here and plasmaing everything, and you win. Really not a bad teleporter trap at all. I wonder if this is the one that has the broken pinkies from my previous run. I'm starting to run out of plasma here. And there's still a lot of Hell Knights left. Good thing I also have a lot of rockets. Very satisfying. Ooh. Okay, not too concerned about my health though. Because you get a Megasphere. Yoink, yeah, so this map, that's what I was saying, like, this map's a lot easier than you might think, because it just gives you so much in the way of supplies. I assume the Megasphere is partially here because you're almost guaranteed to make this trip back, copping a bit of damage. Aha! This is good. I'm actually glad to see that. Possibly means that it's not broken. Now I do have to just go back to the start. Well, I don't have to, but I'm going to because there's something really cool there that I can actually grab now. You may remember, if you had a keen eye, the yellow key door at the start. And why? Well, this is an interesting trick, especially for an IWAD map. Ta-da! Step forth and ye shall receive a BFG. But now I'm pretty ready to go to the exit. And there is actually a very nasty moment here. Fortunately, I've got pretty much full health and armor, so... But yeah. Unfortunately, he's not going to stand still. He is set off like as a teleporter trap, so... Got him though, that's alright. That's not too bad. It's pretty hard not to get zapped at all, but you will probably cop a zap. He teleports all over the room, so you pretty much, the chance to get him is just wait for him to start zapping and then just run up to him. Okay, and then there's just some sneaky revenants in these little nooks, but I have more than enough rockets, and then hopefully that's everything once I've killed them all. Have a rocket duel with them, and that is all kills and secrets. Perfect. Those pinkies were not broken. Sewers, yeah, a pretty fun map, and to be honest, I actually quite like it. The design's a bit drab, but the different areas are kind of cool. It's like a fun sort of breather after what's been a pretty intense run of maps, to be honest. And then we have an intense couple more.